Okay, it's time for audience questions a little earlier than normal in the week. Normally we do these Friday, but we are off Thursday and Friday for the Thanksgiving holiday here in the United States. So this being the last new show of the week, we're going to do audience questions today. Denise wrote in, David, can you explain why isn't anybody talking about the actual July 25 Ukraine phone call that we don't even know how long it was? How much does the call summary actually cover? Apparently, it was a 30-minute phone call, and we only got 10 minutes in the summary. Yes, so I've been repeating this time and again, and it's important, Denise, that you understand it, but we need more people to understand it. Donald Trump teased the release of the transcript of the July 25 phone call. When we got that, it obviously wasn't a transcript. It was a very partial transcript. We can't even call it a summary because a summary would in sort of a narrative form, tell the story of everything that was said in the phone call. All they did is take a couple pieces of the transcript. The call is known to have been a half-hour phone call. I think you're being generous when you say the transcript covers about 10 minutes. It might only cover 6, 7, or 8 minutes by my estimation. Donald Trump has continued to say, I have released the transcript and it was a perfect phone call. And the most disgusting and disturbing thing about this is, if you look at, we have a call up on our YouTube channel from last week's show. It's called something like Furious Trumpist Implodes Spectacularly. You know, we came up with some interesting title on YouTube. But one of the things that this person said during their call to me, when they went from one allegation to another, it was just circular. They eventually said, listen, we saw the whole transcript and it's fine. And I had to remind him, we didn't see the whole transcript. We saw what are 6 to 8 minutes of the transcript. It was a 30-minute phone call. And you have fallen for the completely fake narrative that the transcript is out there. So are we ever going to see the full transcript? I don't know. If we put more pressure and talk about it, are we going to see it? I'm not sure. We've put more pressure on seeing Trump's tax returns. And I guess we could say we're slightly closer to maybe someday seeing some version of them, but it hasn't really done much so far. So, you know, there is scandal fatigue. There are also so many different elements to this thing. You've got the Devin Nunes as a co-conspirator traveling to Vienna to meet with Viktor Shokin on taxpayer dollars. You've got Donald Trump blurting out on Fox and Friends over the weekend that, oh yeah, actually, I did ask them to look into this. And why should we be giving them hundreds of millions of dollars anyway? Linking for the first time the quote investigation and the money. My point is there's so many elements of this that it can be hard to get refocused on any one thing, even when we've obviously been lied to. And of course, we've been lied to about the transcript. We don't have the transcript. We have some paragraphs that have been pulled from the transcript. Even within the paragraphs, there are ellipses which are suspicious. The White House has claimed nothing substantive has been removed there. Do we believe it? Why would we? They lie all the damn time. So I don't know the full scope of what's in that transcript. I remember, Trump thinks the transcript vindicates him. It only is about a third at most of the call, and it's incriminating. So just imagine if they calculated this might help them or might not damage them. Just imagine what the full transcript would do. I'm glad you're thinking about it, Denise. I don't know what else we can do to try to get that full transcript, but all I can do is to continue to repeat. We've not seen the full transcript. We should see the full transcript. What they released is not a transcript. Don't allow Trump to keep calling it that. That's all we can do. And maybe someday, even if it's as evidence in some kind of future proceeding, we maybe will get to see that full call.